Hello again, Power Ranger family, friends, and fans. It's another Monster Monday, which means it's time for another episode of Baboo's Monster Review. Today we have part 2 of Island of Illusion. So, when we last left our intrepid heroes, they were stuck on Rita's island after Mutitus had sprayed foam on the Megazord and the Dragonzord, which shut them down, which ejected the Rangers, which allowed them to land, for Rita to transport them or have them land on her Island of Illusion. And the moment we left, Zach was having doubts about himself, which was causing him to practically disappear. So we're going to jump right back into it and pick up with Zach fading away.
Zach,
and there he goes.
You're disappearing.
Don't let Rita get you, man. Fight it, Zach.
I don't know if I can.
So no confidence. No confidence. It's going to cause him to fade away.
Zach has lost his confidence and is vanishing into thin air.
I shall proceed with phase 2.
Again, any of the close-up shots on Goldar like that are most likely American footage.
Goodbye, Power Rangers.
Like the skull with the blinking eyeballs. Blinking lights for eyeballs, I
Molecular
should say.
integrity is fluctuating in an inverse ratio to your level of self-esteem. What? The more Zach doubts himself, the less there is of Zach.
Hang on, man.
Now, again, as I said, that's just a green screen in front of him that they're moving up and down to hide him.
He's getting fainter.
It's no use. I can't beat Rita's magic.
If only we could contact Zordon.
Yeah, but our communicators are gone. Hey,
Communicators are gone.
you said he knew Rita's
Our
plan.
power
What's his
coins are
name?
gone.
Quasimodo?
We can't become Power Rangers. There's no way out of it.
Now, why did you call Quagmire here?
It's my friend Zach. Rita's making him disappear.
You're no friend of Rita's? Then Quagmire's glad to greet you.
Okay, so in episode 1, it seemed like Quagmire wanted nothing to do with them when Kimberly mentioned the name Rita. But now that he knows that they're not friends of Rita's and Rita's their enemy, all of a sudden he's Quagmire as their friend. So if this is Rita's island, which it appears to be, she controls the illusions, she got the Rangers onto it, she keeps calling it her Island of Illusion. Why the heck is Quagmire there? Who is he? How has she not been able to get rid of him off of her island? That's going to go on the next episode of Unsolved Mysteries. Okay, here we
To
go.
keep from getting caught, think a positive thought.
Is this guy for real?
If lack of confidence is the operative factor, it just might work, Zach.
He's right.
So now
Try it,
he's
Zach.
got to think good
Okay.
thoughts, kind of like
You think it'll
in
work?
Hook
Here goes.
when Peter has to think
Zach,
good
man, think
thoughts to
positive.
remember how to fly.
I'm remembering a really tough fight.
So we've got
Look, it's working.
Nasty Knight
Here goes,
fight
Zach. You're coming back.
against Black Ranger.
I didn't think I could win. Oh, that Nasty Knight was tough, but I hung in there, and I beat him.
And if that's KN for Nasty, thank you very much.
I'm here.
So he remembered that he could win a battle, and now all of a sudden his confidence is
Hey, man,
back,
thanks. Thanks for the pep talk.
and he's
My
good to
pleasure,
go.
and welcome back. But the key was there inside of you, Zach.
Yeah, maybe, but we're still stuck
And
here.
I don't get the rhyming thing either. Whatever, it's there, but I guess again, kid show, make it interesting.
Well, the others will not be so lucky.
And then you can finally be the Earth's big cheese.
Dandy.
Quiet,
Big
please.
cheese? Okay, it's the first time I've heard my Empress called the
Without
big
their
cheese
precious power
before,
coins,
but
it's only a
okay,
matter of
whatever,
time.
Spot. First you put hands on her, and now you're calling her the big cheese. Okay.
Alpha, we must re-establish contact with the Power Rangers.
I don't understand. Everything here seems to be working, but they still can't hear us.
Rita's Island of Illusion is deflecting our communications. Keep trying.
Right, Zordon. Maybe I can boost
Okay.
our signal if I read out the main computer's microflux transponder. Ouch!
What has happened?
I must have gotten my wires crossed. Now I've blown the computer's
Come on,
quasi
Alpha, you're
fuse.
smarter than
Quickly,
this.
try the bypass circuit.
Right.
This is just,
Hurry, Alpha. It is
you don't
imperative
have
that we
much
contact the
bulk
Power
and
Rangers.
skull,
You hear that,
so
computer?
we have to
You
get a little
must
comic
fight
relief
us
somewhere
like
else.
friends.
This time it's Alpha.
If we don't find our power coins, we don't stand a chance.
Hey, maybe Quagmire knows where they are. With my technique, you might get home. But the coins you seek, you must find on your own.
On our own? Where do we even start?
Yeah, I mean, we already looked over half.
Why would Rita leave them somewhere on the island for you to find?
This direction. Right. Let's get started.
And 98% probability they're in this direction.
No way.
Okay. So now we have,
Believe this.
not a fight,
Oh,
but we
my
have
good friend.
angelic
I
Tolkien
spy
skull.
a defenseless forest creature in need of our assistance.
Thou speakest truly, Monsieur Bulk. And 'tis a fine example of genus Totorus colonia. I must come to its aid, and with great haste.
Contraire, my noble skull. Never in my bliss-filled dreams would I ever consider troubling you. Allow me?
Skull.
They definitely had to have the biggest range on the show.
Nice.
What are you talking
Being
about? There's no
mean.
one there, Kim.
Now they had to be nice for an episode. We know later on they become obsessed with trying to figure out who the Power
Let
Rangers
us
are.
partake of this charitable deed.
Then they become police officers or junior police officers. I mean, they really had a lot of stuff that they did.
Little Fred, who you know.
Truly the best actors on the show.
If Rita can make them act like that, she can make anything happen.
Yes, she can. And there goes Kimberly.
Quagmire, quick! Please, help Kimberly.
Okay, he already told you what to do. Think a positive thought, remember something good that happened, and you'll keep existing. You won't fade away. He has to tell her exactly which memory to have?
Toad might frighten you to the marrow, but stay your course, straight as an arrow.
Frighten you to the marrow, not fight you like the
Not the toad
caption
creature.
said.
That was way too gross.
But you girls, that was one of the ones that you beat that only you could have beat. That proved you had the best weapon. Of course, it was also the episode that I turned you and Billy into punks, but, you know.
But I was the only one whose weapon could destroy
That's
him.
right.
So I just did what I had to do.
Proving the power bow is the best weapon.
Yes. Nice going.
Okay.
You beat the illusion.
So another flashback. 2 down, 4 to go. Oh, here we go.
Everywhere.
Oh no, turning to Tommy now.
And now Tommy thinks that his friends are all putties. Everywhere. Well, looks like 5 of them to me.
Hey, Tommy, what's wrong with you?
Why would you get close to him then? Just back off him. Back off far enough
Come on, man, snap out
to
of
show
it.
that you're not a threat. And he's not going to run after you if there's that many of you.
He's seeing things.
And again, this would have been a better teamwork episode.
I'll take you all on.
I have to work with you, and you have to trust me that what you're seeing is not really what's going on. But Alpha 5, Romy bouncing around like a pinball.
Looks as if our little friend Tommy has lost all confidence.
So now Rita's happy. She didn't say much about Kimberly, but now she's all happy that her former greatest weapon is now freaking out about a bunch of putties.
I won't let them get me.
Tommy, it's us.
Too many. Can't win.
Too many. You fought 4 before. Well,
Oh, no.
5. Maybe you fought 5
He's
before.
fading. Help us,
And there he
Quagmire.
goes.
Dude, don't let Rita steer you wrong. Think strong, thoughts. You'll be strong.
That was kind of a weak line. You already used the word strong. Can't use
Gotta
it
be
again.
strong.
Gotta be strong.
I was all on my own.
Fighting a bunch of putties after that
Hang in
was
there,
the
Tom.
Life's a Masquerade
Tommy,
episode.
don't leave us.
They jumped them
But I
over
knew
the
I
juice
could
bar. Yeah, that was 3 of them you took on by yourself. I know you did 4 after that one.
And I
So,
did. Yes.
so now,
Yes.
okay, so you're back to normal. Now that leaves you 2 and fearless leader Jason.
Curse that Tommy has won! Shall wind and rain attack!
Okay, so you can control the weather on your island too.
Never to come back!
And again, she's got a rhyme for the spells too.
There were like a zillion putties coming in.
No, there were 5. And they know it was 5 because it was the 5 of them.
I'm afraid Rita might come after me next.
Well, yeah,
That's
she's
just
going to
what
come
she
after
wants you to
you and
think.
Billy and Jason, so...
Trini, you're becoming translucent.
So, fear leads to fading from existence.
No! Billy! Billy, you're too high up!
This is going all the way back to episode 2, where Trini was afraid of heights, but to save her new friend slash fellow Power Ranger, she was able to overcome her fear and go up there to protect him from a putty that lunged at her and ended up jumping off the cliff.
Now my child,
I'm sorry, falling off the cliff.
pass this part of Rita's test.
She didn't even do anything. She stood in front of him because she knew Billy didn't know how to fight yet. And then they both died. And actually, it was more like Billy pulled her out of the way instead of the other way around. So why that would be... Oh, I'm confident I can run away from putties and they'll disappear.
Billy? It's no use.
And of course, now Billy's all freaking out.
Even all my scientific knowledge can't get us out of this one.
And this is true. It's got nothing to do with scientific knowledge.
It's not your fault. Don't let Rita get to you.
But she is... Oh, let's call Quagmire back to tell me what memory to have this
In a
time.
land of dreams, where Billy fought a nightmare queen.
This is where
I
he
recall the confrontation.
fought Madame Woe to save his girlfriend, who we have never seen again after that episode.
But I finally applied sufficient leverage to defeat her.
Yeah, used the magic lance after he crushed the gem on her to make her vulnerable.
Wow, prodigious.
Right after the Terror Toad episode, where we had to hit a certain part on him to make him vulnerable.
More phenomenal, you did it.
There's our more phenomenal. Haven't heard that one in a while.
Good.
Kimberly.
Now maybe we can find our power coins and get out of here.
Well, we're down to 1. There's no way you're getting out of here and escaping without you getting picked on, Jason. Come on now.
He's right.
Jason, leader of the Power Geeks.
Yep.
Let my evil magic work on you most of all.
She's right. I should have figured a way out.
Yeah, see, he said she's right. Yes, she just cast the spell, but technically, he didn't see her. He only saw gold on her, so it should have been just he's right.
We need your assistance.
Well, Quagmire, one more time, tell us what to think. We don't have Zordon here to tell us what to think, so we need somebody else here to tell us what we think. On an island that Rita's supposedly in complete control of, but she couldn't get rid of Quagmire.
No,
Don't get it.
they're gone. They were depending on me, and I let them all down.
Yes, you did, Jason. They're gone.
And it's making him disappear.
See, if he can't see or hear his fellow Power Rangers,
You can win.
I wonder if there's something else that they're not seeing or hearing.
I will.
Nah.
I can't. You haven't won yet, Rita.
I'll go way back to
I remember the time I
episode
fought King
3.
Sphinx. It was looking bad for a while,
I
but I
believe
didn't
it
give
was
up.
King Sphinx. Or was that episode 2? I know Bones was 1. That might have been 2 also with Trini's Fear Heights.
I'm back.
Someone will correct me in the comments, I'm sure.
I can't believe it.
And here we go again. Yes, they've beaten all your illusions. Oh, look! The communicators were there all
And our
along.
power coins.
And so were the power coins.
Yeah, and we each had the power to break Rita's spell.
But you all had to break the spell
Was a little
to all find your communicators and power coins again.
I just have to do everything myself.
You were doing everything yourself. You sent them to the island. You created Mutitus. You summoned Lokar. You can't blame this one on anyone else, Rita. This was all you this time. Again, she's got that much control over the island. She can physically shake it like an earthquake. Can't get rid of this little Quagmire dude who's going to give the Rangers the key to escaping. Sorry, that's all on Rita. Nothing to do with Finster, or Goldar, or Scorpina, or even Squat and Baboo. And ready for a first and only shot. The only time Green Ranger has ever been in the cockpit with all of the other 5 Rangers in the Megazord. She's on the Ultra Mega Dragon Zord. Whatever calling it today. And then we have Lokar again trying to help out. Mutitus. And just fire. Fire all phasers and torpedoes. Oh, well, it didn't work that time. Mutitus tried to reflect them back at Ultra Mega Dragon Zord and nothing. Oh, let's try it again. Oh, we get the Z logo, so is that for Z Ranger? Since it's original Z Ranger footage.
Alright, Lokar, you're next.
No, Lokar, not Mokar. And now we gotta call Titanus once again. A couple episodes he was our enemy, but now instead he's on our side, so we can use him to transform. And just like the Power Sword was the catch-all, defeat-all weapon for a while, now it's the Ultra Dragon Titanus Zord. And I'm saying that to be sarcastic. It's just, we gotta call each one by something different since it's another toy, another piece that we can sell, and how are we gonna make them work together and make the kids want all of them. As I've said before, the whole point of a kid show is to sell toys. And then we throw a lesson in there to make it look like it's a good thing for them to be watching. Lokar pretty smart. Now, I've seen this before. I've seen this thing form and beat somebody else, so I am not doing it. Oh, that's right. We're back to the dance contest now. We did have a dance contest going on at the start. We do have the pillars in the background as decoration, not all stuck together. We have that Vulcan Skull acting like Vulcan Skull. We can have them just as good guys for the episode. I wouldn't give him a -3. That's a little harsh.
Zach, it's your turn. Just go out there and have fun.
You're sure to win him, buddy. I don't know, something's not right. Come on, man, you're the best.
You are
now,
not.
come on. After all that, you still don't have your confidence. Again, you beat Rita without having to be a Ranger. Or you beat her illusions to get your self-confidence back. And then you don't think you have it again for a dance contest when you teach hip-hop keto to little kids just a few episodes ago. Come on. You know you're the best dancer there. You know you're gonna win. It's in the script. And oh look!
You guys, it's Quasimodo!
Quasimodo? I don't see a hump there. He's not the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Gee, I wonder who's gonna win. Yeah, perfect 10s. What a surprise. And let's see, I just won the dance contest, so let's dance some more. Alrighty, so there we go. A little shorter episode because went over some of the info last time, but just as a refresher, Kevin Thompson was the one that played Quagmire, and he's also was Bear in Blade Runner and one of the Ewoks in Star Wars Return of the Jedi. So no stranger to science fiction franchises. Both of those were about 10, 11 years before Power Rangers. So again, there we go. Not much else to say on the monsters. I kind of said it the first time. Lokar was just the overarching, let me see what's going on and add some power to Mutitus with my demon breath. I don't fully understand that one. And again, that was in the original Zyuranger episode an actual manifestation of Satan, the devil. So I'm not sure what mythology there is that shows Satan having breath to turn monsters more evil or more powerful? Don't know. Again, interesting flashbacks. Kind of reminds me of, old episodes of other TV shows where you have a lull, you run out of ideas, or you just finished a story arc and don't necessarily want to jump into something new right away. I know, let's do a flashback episode, and, let's use older footage and catch up on some things, give us time to really think about what directions we want to go in next, which, I remember MASH had several shows like that. It's always the letters home to dad would reflect on everybody in the camp and one thing they had done recently. Those are actually some of the best episodes, actually. So, I mean, there's definitely a certain talent to taking existing footage, which is what Power Rangers is, and writing a whole new story around it. But then to go back and do it again? Let's take this footage that we had to rewrite to make this episode, and we'll pull part of it out, and we'll tie it into another episode. And make that the main obstacle the Power Rangers need to overcome. Okay. On another note, we just passed 100 subscribers. It was actually 101 just before I started recording this episode. Was at 99 on Sunday, which is why I didn't record ahead of time. I wanted to see if we would hit the 100 before I got the chance to record today after getting home from work, and we did. Give me a couple days to put the names together and randomly draw a winner. I'll probably just do a short announcement on that on my social media, on my Facebook and on Instagram and on Threads. For those of you who don't know or don't follow me on social media yet, the links to all my social media are in the video description, as well as the link to my booking agent if you're interested in having me out for any conventions. That means if you are the actual convention promoter, by all means reach out. If you are just a fan and you've got a convention coming up that's been announced in your area in a few months, well then reach out to the convention promoters themselves and request me. Say, hey, we'd like to have Steve Andrino. He was Baboo on Power Rangers. Works well if you've got other Power Ranger actors there. Doesn't have to be from Mighty Morphin, people that I've worked with. I've met quite a few Rangers, especially at Ranger Stop this past November. I've met quite a few other ones at other conventions. So, just having people from different seasons of Power Rangers may be a little more appeal, may draw in a little larger audience. So request me to the promoters. If enough people do that, maybe they will reach out and try to book me. That would be the hope. For those of you who are interested in an autograph but don't have any shows coming up near you or just don't want to wait that long, I also do have an Etsy page, which is called Monsters Need Love 2, all one word. That link is also in the description of the video, so you can go on there. You can request the autograph. I will personalize it and mail it directly to you. I also have a couple of t-shirts available on there, which simply say Monsters Need Love Too, in a rather large, funny looking script. Well, font, not an actual script, but And that's about it. So again, thank you guys for getting us over the 100 subscriber level. A couple of days, I will announce who won, and I will reach out to the person that does win to arrange a date and time for a phone call from yours truly. You get, some time to ask me anything you want. We'll do it. I'd prefer to do it over Facebook or Zoom or something like that, so we can do a video call. It's certainly going to be a lot better than doing just a voice call. And I don't know that I'm going to do it live, only because I do know there's quite a few people that are subscribed that are, of course, friends and family, which having them win is kind of, not silly. If my wife or my daughters win, that's kind of, they don't need to win. I don't want to have to reselect 3, 4, 5 times possibly if some people are not, wouldn't make sense for them to be the winner. I do have also another announcement, an interview coming up with Making Magic Mischief, or Making Mischief Magic, I forget which it is. Mombi, forgive me, I'm sorry, I gotta look now. A couple weeks out, supposed to be February 13th, February 11th, somewhere. I think it's February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. It was originally going to be on Valentine's Day. I think we bumped it back one day earlier. I don't know when it's actually going to air, but that's when the actual interview is scheduled for. Once that is done, I will also provide the link in the description if anybody's interested in seeing that interview. And until then, thanks again for tuning in. Again, any comments on the videos? I said jokingly someone's going to correct me on something I said in the comments. That's fine. Please comment. I will, at the very least, like your comments. I try to respond to all of them, especially when it's information that I didn't know. You know, I do this because I want to teach you guys something. I hope it's interesting information I'm giving you, but that doesn't mean I can't learn new things as well. You know, I don't know everything about every episode, so certainly I like to learn some stuff too. Thanks again, guys. Have a good day. And remember, as always, monsters need love too.